Hey girls, today I'm going to do my March Myglam. Before I get started into what I thought about the products, I just kind of wanted to do a follow-up. Since my January thing where I had a late bag, my bag did come really late in February, but it still came both the months, and they improved their shipping a lot this month, and I actually think they started shipping out the bags on the 9th, and I received it mid-month. So I've had a couple weeks to really try out and use these products and see what I think about them. I know a lot of people have been really unhappy with Myglam, and obviously if you saw my missing Myglam January video, you can see why I was a little bit unhappy, and some people's is way worse than that because they were charged and didn't get bags and stuff. But I just want to say, like, I know a lot of you out there are unsubscribing and are very unhappy, but when I paid for my subscription, I paid for 1 year. And so I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I'm going to write it out for a year. So whether you've unsubscribed or you're still subscribed, or you're not going to subscribe, I just feel like I want to keep uploading these videos because I think people are interested to see if it gets better. So I'm still going to give my 100% honest opinion. I'm not coming on just to hash it. I'm just going to basically say what I think of the products and just be totally honest about it. So I will be continuing doing this for the rest of the year, and if things improve drastically, then I may keep subscribing to the service. So the bag this month was actually really cute. It was this floral bag, but when I took it out of the mailer, so like I opened it and like this huge smell like rushed out of the bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was so strong. It actually literally gave me a headache. Like, it was super strong. I had it sitting on my nightstand, and I was doing stuff in my room, and I was just like, man, my head is hurting. What is going on? And then I realized the smell was so strong from this bag that it literally gave me a headache. So I had to like take a breather for a second because it was so strong. And I don't know if it's just because they just packaged these and put them right in the bag, and then all that smell kind of like got really strong inside of there, and when you opened it up, and I've seen a lot of people comment on the smell of the bag. They're like, the smell is horrible, please do something about the smell. So the bag is cute. I mean, once it aired out, it's okay. It still smells, but at least it's not like in your face smelly. So the first thing in the bag I noticed was, one of them they did a preview on was this little brush holder that's really cute and pink, and this brush. Now the brush seems nice, like there doesn't seem anything wrong with it, so I was happy with this brush. I actually haven't used it much except for just kind of like dabbling in it, just because I have other brushes that I prefer. But I may put it like in my travel case or makeup bag in my purse or something, and just in case you need to blend something out on the go. But I feel like you know, the bristles are soft. I didn't notice it shedding. I haven't washed it, so I don't know how it works. I mean, this smelled too, really strong. I think this was the big offender in the bag, is that this really smells. It's aired out a lot, so it smells better. But okay, I just want you to look and see if anyone notices what I noticed. When you open this up, what do you notice? Okay, maybe it's just me, but is this seriously crooked? Like, I look at this, and that's like the first thing I notice. Of course, like, I work with balance for a living. Like, I look at people's hair, and I can tell immediately if something's unbalanced. It really bothers me. So when I opened this up, and I was like, that's really crooked. I was just like, you know, I bet they just kind of threw these together really quickly. So yeah, it's just odd to me that that's really crooked like that. Anyhow, I was one of the few people that got the 3 Lab Perfect Cleansing Foam, and I was really happy to get this because apparently full size retail this is $50. So I don't think that I would pay $50 for this, but yeah, that's what the retail price on this is supposed to be when I looked it up. So actually this is a good choice for me because it is supposed to be like gentle, and it's supposed to be good for all skin types or dry skin. I do like this. I do think like the cleansing foam is a good word for it, because I'm going to show you the consistency here. It's like comes out, it's like super thick. Like you can see, like if you rub it on your face, like you have to really get water on it. So let me get some water on this. Like when you get it on, it like really does like give you that really foamy But I tend to like cleansing creams. I don't really like, yeah, it's really getting foamy now. Okay, so I don't know if you can see in the light, but oh, there we go. So see how foamy that's getting? So it really does foam up nice. So this is something that's really nice to use with like, you know, your brush cleanser, whether you use like the Mia, Clairsonic or whatever. It would be something really nice to use with that. But I like to use cleansers that I can like, cleansing creams or cleansing oils that I can put on and then wipe off. And I felt like I couldn't wipe this off with just a towel that's wet. I had to literally like splash my face with the water, get it really wet. And I don't like to do that. But I did feel like overall that this was a pretty good cleanser, and I will continue to use this till it's gone. But my face is really sensitive that I can't use like a strong cleanser on my face every day or it'll make me break out. So I found what worked best for me was to use this either just once a day or like even just every other day, and then just use something gentler or just like a cleansing cream like I said, and do a deep clean like a couple times a week with this, because this makes your face like squeaky clean. Like a lot of products that are like that dry your skin, and this didn't dry it out. Like I didn't get flakes or anything from it, but it definitely gave you like that, oh my gosh, I need moisturizer, like squeaky clean. So if you like that feeling, then I think you'd definitely like this. I've been using this a couple times a week, and it so far has worked out good, and it didn't break me out, so that is great. Okay, so the next thing is this little teeny sample eye lift perfector. Like I'm really not sure what this is supposed to be, because I thought this was an eye cream, like a, you know, put underneath your eyes cream. And then I noticed that it was tinted. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. Make an eyelid, you know, an eye cream that's tinted, just like double up the moisturizer. But then a lot of people were like, oh no, it's just a concealer. It's not really an eye cream. So I'm not really sure. It says it's the Murad Eye Lift Perfector, which the name to me sounds like it would be an eye cream, so I'm not really sure what this does. But if this is an eye cream with a concealer in it, I think that's genius, because even if you're just like putting on like a tinted moisturizer for the day, just putting this on just gives you that little extra coverage and it doesn't make you feel makeup-y. But I mean, seriously, like this is the teeniest thing in the world. Like this is what, maybe 3 uses. I use this twice. So whatever is left out of there, like maybe one of the use I just used on my hand. Teeny tiny. So not really sure what that's all about. So the Pure Release SPF 30 Essential Daily Moisturizer. This is supposed to have white tea in it and calm sensitive skin. So I was really excited about using this. I thought it would be really good for my skin. This, I know, what is with me and all the smells, but this to me like had a really weird smell like when I brought it to my face. And then when I rubbed it in, it's like tart almost, right when you stick it on your skin. But then when you rub it in, it turns floral. It's really weird, but it broke me out. So I was using both of these, and I stopped using this, and my face cleared up, and I was still using the Perfect Cleansing Foam. So I know that it was this that was breaking me out, because that was the only two things that I changed. So it did make my face feel nice, like as far as moisture, but obviously not going to use anything that breaks me out. So this was a no. Okay, so then the last thing is this Cara Color Natural Color Enhancing Leave-In Treatment. So what I'm guessing is this is supposed to make your hair feel like it was just colored, like shiny and soft, and treat it. Let's see if it has any like protein or something in it. It has a lot of, yeah, it has keratin, some oils in it, that kind of stuff. It's just okay. Like honestly, I didn't really understand. It said full packet and half, cut or tear length dotted line, squeeze into wet hands as desired, mix together and work into damp hair. Apparently somewhere I missed the mix together, because I just opened one of them and used it the first day, and then I looked back and I was like, oh shoot, I think I was supposed to mix them together. Obviously, as it says on the ingredient or on the directions. So you're supposed to cut it like I did here and then squeeze it out together. And when you mix them together, it kind of releases like a chemically smell. And I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I'm guessing it has a little bit of like color in it or something, but I didn't really like that it smelled chemically, because I like things that are a little bit more natural. Honestly, I used it 3 times. I didn't notice a difference in my hair. I didn't notice a difference versus a normal moisturizing conditioner or like Moroccan oil. I I didn't notice any difference. I used tons of hair products, but I just didn't really notice anything. I felt like it maybe made my hair a tad bit greasy, but that's because I have fine hair, but it was just okay for me. I didn't notice like my hair was like super shiny or all my highlights were just like sparkling. I mean, it was just okay. But I think that this little packet on their website is supposed to sell for $10, $9.99. Yeah, if you pay $9.99, then you should get your money back, because I can't even believe that someone would pay $10 to have 3 treatments. Or yeah, and I don't even have long or thick hair. I mean, like, I have the thinnest hair in the world. So if you had normal hair or long hair, you probably use this in one thing. So I just couldn't believe that this would retail for $10, because I would never pay that. So that is everything in my glam bag. There was a Derm Store coupon for $25 off a $50 purchase, but I didn't need anything. And since I got a full size of this, even though I'm liking it, I wouldn't need to purchase another one. So there wasn't really any purpose in me using that, so I didn't use it. So overall, I'm glad to have been able to try this. I'm excited this was a full size product. The brush, you know, that's fine. That seems great. The rest of it, honestly, was just okay for me. Obviously, as I described, biggest thing is please do not intoxicate us with these horrible smelling bags. But I'm excited to see what's going to be in April, May, June's bag, because I know that they brought in people and really tried to talk about the bags, but I also know that these bags have probably been like in the works for a long time. So they probably already have the bags for the next couple of months already lined up. So I'm thinking it's not going to be for a couple of months until we really start to see more makeup products, which is what we kind of all thought we were getting. Because when you give us Urban Decay and Tarte and NYX and all this stuff in the first bag, and then we get a jumble of skincare and a makeup brush, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So anyway, I'll stop rambling about this and hope this was enjoyable and helped you in any way. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!